Hi again, it's Diane. I'm back to do a little bit more in my teddy bear journal today before I call it quits. So I did stamp my little torn teddy bear. Now I just have to find what I did with that quote. My table is a mess. How often do I say that? Every time I craft. Well, when I come across it, I'm going to put it on the page, and if I don't come across it, then I'll just make another one. But for now, I want to do a little collage here with this little ripped teddy bear. So I'm going to use this burgundy mulberry paper. A little piece of the book page and a little piece of this vintage lace. I love that lace. I just use little tiny snippets to make it go further. I don't want to use it all up. I already did the teddy bear. Okay, so there's another page done. I'm not going to do anything to that one. Let's see, what can I do to this? Alright, so this one I'm going to put some journaling space on. So I have this that came out of a little notebook. It was just this size and shape. It was just a little spiral bound notebook. I'll trim off the little thingies there. Sometimes I leave them on, but it just didn't quite fit. Then I'll take one of these half-size index cards. I have a green one. I'll round the corners and ink it. a little decoration there. How about that? I'm hoping to at least get this second signature done today, because starting tomorrow, whatever time I have for crafting will be devoted to the teddy bear journals that I'm selling. Try to get them in the shop. I'd like to do that this week. Or, yeah, this coming week. So I want a piece of handmade paper, one of the sturdier pieces right there. And I'm going to use these little lady teddy bears too, but let me look for some handmade paper. This is a sturdier piece. Okay, so give it a nice curved shape. But I'm going to stick these lady bears on it too, so I'll give them a little rougher edge right here. I already had them inked, but I tore them, so I have to ink those edges again. I don't like the way that tear looks. I have a great big sheet of that light green mulberry paper somewhere. Seems like, oh, there it is. There it is. It may have torn a little smaller than I wanted it to, but let's see. Oh, that's good. I have this very wide lace, and I'm going to just trim off one little piece. I'm just cutting off all the little attaching pieces. Whoops. Come back here, lady teddy bears. Okay, so that's going to go there, and these bears will go here, and this will go here, and this will go here. And then I'll put this little piece of lace down there. And this will be sewn. I went into my computer last night to print some more labels, and all I could find in my files were either ones that ended up being this big or this little. I want the in-between ones, and I guess I'll have to look harder in there. I have a folder that I named labels, and I thought I moved all of my labels into that folder, but I don't know. There's a small one, but it's purple. It's okay, I'm going to use it. I mean, an in-between one. So then I'll sew these. I did some of the sewing that I pinned together before I turned the camera back on. So I guess that page is done. Oh, I guess if I'm following the pattern of my other journal, I'm going to do a little bit of a collage here with some really pretty lace. So I'll take some dark brown. These journals are taking me longer than normal. I usually pump them out pretty fast. But I'm doing a lot of detail work in these. And it's very enjoyable. Find that pretty piece of lace I had in mind. Maybe I'll find it. I guess not. Well, I'll use some of this. Here. Oh, that's not it either. Thought I found it, but I didn't. Okay, well this is pretty lace too. Love this lace. And I've already used some of it in this book, so I might as well put some more in there. I'm just going to cut out this one little individual flower. Now this was a page that I had made for a different journal and never got put in, and I've been saving it because I put a lot of work into this. It is 2 typewriter textbook pages that I sewed together around 3 edges, and then the top is left open, and then I collaged on it. I do not even remember what book I was making it for, but it didn't get it put in it, so I am going to put this in the center of this signature. I'm going to move this page. Oh, I have to reinforce that page. I think maybe I'll have to make some big tags to put in those pockets. I think maybe this journal or this signature is done except for the sewing there and maybe some stamping. Okay. I only have one more signature to do for my own. Oh, am I done? This is the. Am I done? I thought I was working on the second signature, but I think that's the third signature. Hooray! Got to reinforce this page too, I think. Isn't that a sweet page? Doesn't show the bears, but it shows Goldilocks. I need to reinforce that page. So there's 2 pages in this signature that I need to reinforce. That one I did. I'll back this with coffee dyed paper and tuck it in there. I didn't do a very good job of gluing. Just peel a little up so it'll stick in there better. Okay, so I do have a little bit of finishing work to do there, but I think I'm done. Yeah, that was the third signature. So I just have to finish some sewing and do a little stamping, and then I can make the cover for this one. So when I have time to craft again, I can work on book number 3, which is Bialowski's Special Picnic. And then when I'm done with these 3 journals, I think that what I will do is put together some journal kits, maybe, for these other books, and dispose of the rest of my teddy bear ephemera if I have enough stuff left. I've got to include this in the journal I just made. There's one in the first one I made. This was something from Pinterest, and it's from, I think it's, well, I don't know what it's from, maybe an old magazine, but Children's Cutout Paper Parties of the Stories They Love Best, Goldilocks. So I just want to trim it out and then fold it and put it in the book. Use it for journaling, or if you purchase one of these books, cut this apart and set it up. It has beds to fold and tables and chairs, and look at the little cottage. So, okay, that's it for today, and I don't know when I'll be back, but I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.